Oh my gosh. We gotta talk about this boxing shit. Eddie Hearn. Listen. Eddie Hearn. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Why didn't y'all tell me? Why didn't y'all tell me, man? Yo, I just got back to the room. It was popping, y'all. Kelly Fight fan was good. I'm dying. Hey, man, this shit funny, bro. Uh, Listen, why didn't y'all tell me this shit? Fred pulled up on her. Hey, we gotta talk about it. I got this shit pulled up on the screen. This shit is hella funny. Mm-mm-mm. Man, in the words of Jay-Z, it was all good just a week ago. Man, it was all good just a week ago. We're gonna chat, talk about it. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Oh, man. From sugar to shit. That's what's happening here. From sugar to shit. Wow. The Vampire Street. Let me turn this shit down. Hey, what's up with them notifications? Y'all gotta smash the like button so we can get this rocking. Damn, this is crazy. Listen, y'all gotta start leaving comments. You know, let's start the shit up. The sooner we get this popping, the sooner we can talk about it. Man, that was crazy. This is some crazy shit. Oh my God, this is some crazy shit, bro. Look at Eddie Hearn's face though. He really Hey, he really looks distraught though. Just hold on, just stare at this for a minute. That's all I want y'all to do. Somebody screenshot this and send it to me. Just look at this facial expression. Somebody screenshot this right now. Send it to me on Twitter. Damn. That man Fred went over to Texas and got somebody screenshot it. Look. What Scarface say? The eyes, Chico. The eyes never lie. The eyes never lied, Chico. Man, pull up gang, something serious. In the UK, mad as fuck. This is some bullshit. This is the worst interview I've seen. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Man, what's that? I can't stop laughing at this. This shit is good. This some good shit. What's up, ego? Keep doing your thing, Eddie. Yeah, man, I'm trying to stay active. Keep, stay out of trouble. Out here in Baltimore, can't wait to see Javante Tank Davis main event. We got some other guys on the card. Shout out to Malik. He looks like he did an 8-year presidential term. America has taken its toll on. No shit. Eddie Hearn getting, it's looking crazy. Listen. I'm sorry. This is hilarious to me. This whole situation. What's good with y'all? Gotta smash the like button. I don't know why. Every time, literally I notice this every single time I travel. I'm gonna turn my location off. Maybe that's why. Hold on. Every time I travel, it's like, yo, give me 1 second. I gotta fix something. Hey, this shit is funny though. Yeah, y'all look at this flower. Oh shit. Y'all look at this flower. Damn it. Eddie Hearn. Shit. Yo, y'all smash the like. Yo, y'all smash the like button, man. I'm about to get into it in a minute. We about to talk about this game. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, give me 1 second. We gonna talk about it. All right. Can you guys hear me? We should be good now. This shit crazy. No, I had y'all on pause. Can y'all hear me now? If y'all ready to go, put your 5s up. Put your 5s up. I had y'all on pause. That's why y'all couldn't hear me. I had to take care of something. It's still frozen. If you guys can hear me, type the number 5 so we could get started. If y'all can hear me, type the number 5 so we could get it live. Okay. Man, this shit crazy. Somebody take a screenshot of this, bro. Look at Eddie Hearns' face. Eddie Hearns. Look at his face. Screenshot this. He looked distraught. Hey. Hey, Hey, he looked distraught. What the fuck? What is this? Why didn't y'all tell me this was so funny? This is like literally one of the funniest videos I've seen in the last couple of weeks, bro. This man Fred went off. Like, look, he looked.
No, the commission, the commission. People commissioning the fight at British Boxing World. Okay? So, they had, between them and UCAD and the fighter.
Man, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You gotta give Fred the view, but let me get to the good shit.
Cannot breach that confidentiality, firstly. That's a rule, that's a fact. Number two, more importantly,
what supersedes rules, man?
No, for real. No, but listen, I'm telling you, in a situation, when there's a hearing, right, where a fighter has to be heard, if that fighter is cleared, the fight takes place. So I see your argument. Do you think I should have told Oscar Rivas? In my opinion, one...
And a WBC.
No.
And fight.
But that's not up to me, the WBC. That's the commission, dealing with the commission. This is where
but you knew. Okay, let me ask you this one. Would you want your daughter showing up to a fist fight when they're... No, listen, no, hear me out. No, we got... No, let's be pragmatic.
Yeah, but you're missing the point. No, he was cleared.
I'm creating a point.
No, you're creating... Answer this. Why was he cleared to fight?
That's something you
Why was he... No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. How do you know? You don't know no facts. You're sitting there, it shouldn't be clear. You read an article in the boxing scene. That's your
research.
There
is some truth to it. There has to be some truth because you're out here.
Why did the governing body clear him? Answer the question. Answer the question. You're a clown.
No,
you're a clown.
No, you have to.
Everyone's laughing at you. You're a clown. You don't know no stats.
This is your whole town.
This shit crazy. Listen, go to Barbershop Conversation so you can watch the full video. That was hilarious, bro. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about it. I can't stop laughing. Rematch room is looking crazy right now. PEDdie Hearns looking crazy right now. Dillian Whyte looking crazy right now. Listen, you got people flying around. You got them flying around. Listen, my thoughts are simple. First of all, I don't know. Rematch room is being super secretive. You know, they're being secretive. Oh, it's confidential. We can't say this and that. But the looks of it, the outward looks of it, look terrible. This looks horrible. No ifs, ands, or buts. No debate. This looks terrible. So, in this interview with Barbershop Conversation, Eddie Hearns admits that he knew 36 hours, roughly 36 hours before the Oscar Rivas fight date, that Dillian Whyte had tested positive for something. He doesn't say he tested positive, but he says we knew 36 hours in advance. So what the fuck does that mean? The whole argument that Eddie Hearns is making is hinging on the fact that I'm not the governing body. I didn't make the final call. Why was he cleared? Why was he cleared? What does that really mean? So let's do a quick survey. Who thinks O.J. Simpson is innocent of the 96 crime? Who thinks he's innocent? If you, O.J. Simpson, guilty or innocent? Type in the comment what you feel. Was O.J. Simpson in the charge, his ex-wife, in that crime that everyone knows? Do you think he is guilty or do you think he was innocent? You think he was innocent? Oh, wow. Guilty. Like, whether he did it or had someone, I'm saying like whether he did it or had someone do it or some shit. Oh, y'all all think OJ innocent? All right, bet that up. Surprise, the motherfucker did it. Man, bottom line is this. Just because you're found innocent don't mean you are innocent. You know, you can beat a case. So Okay, so let's switch gears because yeah, y'all tripping. Some of y'all don't even know the case. Y'all motherfuckers wasn't even born. You were born in '95 and shit. You was 1 year old in Pampers and shit crying. You motherfuckers don't know. Anyway, all right. So let's say I shot up a club, and they're like, "Oh, Ego, he shot up the club," and then they let me get out on bail. I paid the bail and I get out. Does that mean I didn't shoot up the club? Answer it. So if I'm accused of, on some Puffy and J-Lo shit, some Shine shit, bad boy, whoa, skimmity bobbity doobity 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 whoa, zing, like, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So if I'm on some Shine shit, because I got released on bail, does that mean I did not do what I'm being accused of? This is the same straw man argument that we're hearing from Eddie Hearn. Why was he cleared? Why was he cleared? I don't mean you didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like Jay said, like Hov said, niggas talk shit, I just flip it on you. We'll flip it on you. You could say, why is he cleared? Why is he cleared? But my question is, why won't you answer the question? Why won't you answer the question? My other question is, why I have more questions than that, talking about why was he cleared? Okay, why does he have to have a hearing? Explain that. Name another, he said he had a hearing the day of the fight. The day of the fight. So, name another time in boxing history where someone did nothing wrong, or it was not perceived that they did something wrong, and they had to have a hearing with the BBBOC, the British Board of Control or whatever, a committee of some sort. Name another time where that happened. Like, remember when Canelo met in front of Nevada State Athletic Commission? You get what I'm saying? He didn't just do that for his fucking health, wake up and have to be in court by 8 a.m. and all this shit. He didn't do that for his health. He did that because he had clenbuterol in his system. Despite how it got in his system and all that bullshit, he says it was meat and all that. I'm going to say innocent because chicks can be crazy. Hey, Ron Finkley tripping. Shout out to Finkley. Canelo didn't just wake up, like I said, at 8 a.m. and decide to go to a hearing with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. He had to because he had something in his system that was banned. So please explain another time in the history, since Eddie Hearn keeps saying, why was he cleared? Why was he cleared? Right? Why did he have to have a case, a hearing? JMW, $2 super chat. In Dave Chappelle voice, OJ did that shit. Oh, wow. Name another time in boxing history where someone had to meet before any board of control, any committee, any hearing, any governing body. Name another time that happened. They don't just pull your card like, you know how like they have random, you go through like a border control or something, and they do random checks. It's not like that. In boxing, if everything's on the up and up, you pass all your tests, you pass all your medicals, all your physical, why the fuck would they just randomly say, hey, you know what? The night of the day, and that's more incriminating and more telling. So the day of your fight where you're supposed to, if you don't have any kind of same day weigh-ins or nothing that you're mandated to do, which he doesn't, since he's not like an IBF champion or some shit. So the day of your fight, you have to have a hearing. You have to have a hearing to determine if the fight can push through. That's not ordinary, because most people have already made weight on Friday, the day before, and they're just relaxing, waking up, replenishing their body, rehydrating before they make their way to the arena. He was cleared. Let me read that. That sounds like some detailed shit. He was cleared because the BBCOC had already been sued and lost a case against Tyson Fury. It was BBBOC's fear of going bankrupt that got him clear. Yeah, and see, this is like, first of all, Eddie Hearn, again, he playing semantics. He playing semantics, man. I'm the GOAT with this type of shit. We should empower ourselves to do our own promotion and cut Eddie Hearn out. Salute to Boxing Ego, my G. Listen, I'm the GOAT when it comes to this shit. First of all, I see Eddie Hearn's MO. Eddie Hearn's MO is to overtalk you. Like you listen to this interview, he's like, no, 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 no. You know, you still listen. There's an old saying that's like basically doing a lot of talking, saying a bunch of nothing. That's what I've heard from Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn. They're doing a lot of talking and answering, but they're not really answering anything. They just keep falling behind the guise of they keep falling behind the guise of I can't tell you, it's confidential legal matters. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And you wonder why people are mad and speculating, and we had to find out like this. I mean, this shit is looking bad, bro. This looking bad. Listen, Andy Ruiz, if you ever see this video, Andy Ruiz Jr., do not fight in the UK. Andy Ruiz Jr., the powers that be, Manny Robles, if you see this video, please do not rematch Anthony Joshua in the fucking United Kingdom. It's a great place. However, they got some issues that definitely need to be clarified and rectified. This interview, Eddie Hearn is explaining explicitly how they knew 36 hours. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but that's like 3 days and shit. 2.5 days, right? You knew in advance that he had failed, and because of some kind of confidentiality agreement, you're saying that you don't have to, it's not obligatory that you have to inform the opponent of what's going on with his potential foe. I can't even understand that. So that sounds like a cover-up. We know he has some trace amounts or any type of amounts of something that's not supposed to be in his system, but we can have a private assessment and hearing of this, and nobody gots to know. And then people still find out about it, but they found out from a backhanded, they had to find out a backhanded way because the report came out. And now you have Eddie Hearns, who, you do notice, they have not denied that he had something in his system. Show me the timestamp, the actual video, the link, and if you're lying, I will block you. We getting back to this new media shit. Show me a video, a time-stamped video where Eddie Hearn or Dillian Whyte has said he had nothing in his system. Those reports are false. He had no trace amounts, no nothing in his system. I have not seen that come out one time. I have not seen them to actually deny the most. And that's the most, like, that gives you the most credibility to what you're saying. If you actually says what the Dirty Diana, the Diana Bowl, and this other shit, you know, that he is claimed to have in his system, why have they not said something as simple as, when the facts come out, you will see he had nothing in his system. There were no, he refused it. That's why in this interview with Fred, he started getting angry. It looked like he looked like a fucking lobster, like he was about to turn red, because he's getting pressed for answers and he's not saying much and he's getting backed out. And you seen he had to resort to name calling. He said, "You're a clown, you're a clown." Like, somebody's doing their job asking questions and they got to be a clown because you feel uncomfortable, you know. To me, that tells you what you need to know. You know, that sounds like lack of a actual argument. If someone's asking you a question, you're like, "Man, you a clown." You know, you're a clown, and just asking simple questions that really a lot of people have in boxing. You know, did he have Diana Ball in his system? Yes or no? See, Eddie Hearn, I tell you, the master, he's trying to be the master manipulator. The thing is this. He keeps trying to reverse it like Uno. He keeps trying to reverse it like Uno. Reverse it like Uno. He like, let me ask you, why was he cleared? Why was he cleared? What? Okay, listen. Why are you here defining this? I don't know what you just said. But anyway, instead of Eddie Hearn does the same like deflection tag, Donald Trump shit. Real talk. The bottom line is this: instead of okay, why was he cleared to fight? Like, what bearing does that have on what's important to boxing? Like, the reason he was cleared doesn't make it right. Do you get what I'm saying? So he was cleared for X, Y, and Z reason. What does that have to do with anything? That's my thing. Now, endangering somebody's life by potentially having, we found trace elements or some elements of something that's hardcore and anabolic in your system. Now that affects more than just Dillian Whyte. Why he got cleared doesn't make it right. Why he got cleared? What's the basis of the question? Like, what are we getting at here? So because something happened, that means it's right. Listen, I just read a thing in the news where they said a guy got tried for murder, but the judge let him free because they deemed he was too old to commit murder again, and they let him go because his age, and they said he murdered somebody else, and he was back in court. So the judge thought he was no longer a threat or danger to society because he was like, he was like 80, 90, or whatever age he was, right? And then they let him go. So that's like saying, oh, why'd the judge let him go in the first place? What does that have to do with anything? It doesn't mean that it was right that they let him go, a murderer go, because they deemed he was too old. The judge had their reason or whatever, and if I had to speculate, which, that's what Eddie Hearn is leaving everybody to do, and Dillian Whyte, because they're not really saying shit. If I had to speculate, this happened 36 hours, 3 days before the actual fight, and it was a main event fight, so it's not like an undercard fight, and they probably didn't have enough time to hear and go through a whole appeal process. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have enough time to go through an appeal process, so they just agreed for the fight to go on and decided to continue investigating, continue investigating after the fact, which is negligent to me, because what if what happened to Maxim, what if that happened to Oscar Rivas? That's fucked up. You don't play with something like that. And that's what I said. If Andy Ruiz ever gets this, do not fight in the UK. If there's any way you can control it, don't fight in the UK, because that right there alone is fucked up. To me, that makes no sense. That it's not even that the fight just got pushed through, which in itself is a problem, but the fight got pushed through and then your opponent doesn't even have to know that you failed a drug test. I can't understand the logic in that. How do you not have to advise somebody who's going to have to fight this man, hey, we found this amount or this amount, this component, some bands? How is that ethical? So this created a shitstorm, and I think that's why you have Eddie Hearn, who's visibly frustrated and name calling. Welcome to Maryland, homie. Watching the show from Hartford, MD, about half hour away. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the whole DMV. Shout out to Maryland. Shout out to Baltimore. The bottom line is that I can't even fathom how that is ethical or legal. And that's why I feel Eddie Hearn is blowing up and so frustrated for this, because this is just a bad look. How can you see somebody fail and the fight goes on? For example, that's what I'm saying. And see, this is the thing. You go to certain countries like Brazil or Mexico, the police might see a criminal and take him behind the car and beat the fuck out of him. You know, different things happen in different places. That's the whole point, you know. But in the United States, it's a democracy. Certain things aren't supposed to happen. There's supposed to be a due process, and certain things do or don't. I mean, certain things happen, but they're not supposed to happen. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, shout out to my dude Ronald Finkley, $5 super chat. Boxing Ego salute to the whole Army Shmoney gang. You know what it is. I don't think that would have ever played out that fashion. It don't matter. They like in America, this is too much. It's just too big. It's too much at stake. Ain't no commission in America want that on their conscience if something would have happened to this man, Oscar Rivas. You know, to be honest, why would you even want that on your conscience? You know, what if Rivas got knocked out brutally and then this came out? Hell no. Listen, either way, it's a bad look. Did Dillian Whyte have Diana Ball and whatever else in his system? These trace amounts. Because again, how do you have trace amounts of anything in your system if you are clean? I promise you, if I do a VADA test, I ain't even been working out lately. If I do a VADA test, I am not gonna have no crazy shit in my system. I am 100% confident in that. So that don't look right, period. That don't look right at all. Bad look, man. It's a real bad look. And then they won't even answer the most simplest of questions. Did he have Diana any amount, any trace amount, any components that are banned substances in his system? Yes or no? They won't answer that question. So sometimes no response is a response. To me, that tells me what I need to know. See, he keep calling him a clown. I don't even know how that happened. Listen, that tells you what you need to know. Look at him.
No, you're a clown. No, you have everyone's laughing at you. You're a clown. You don't know no stats. This is your whole clown. No, mate, it's not what I'm saying. I'm from London and you're a turret. And you, I'm not your turret. You're deflecting. I'm not. You're deflecting. You're deflecting. Answer the question. I did the governing.
Okay, listen. Bro, he's visibly upset right now. He says, you're a clown, you're a clown. I'm from London, England, you're a clown. Fred said, you're deflecting. And he said, no, I'm not. Next question. What? Bruh, this shit don't even, this is how you know when somebody is jammed up. Fred said, you are deflecting. He said, no, I'm not. Next question. You're a clown. How's that not deflecting if you say next question instead of answering the question? Bro, he hurt right now. Bro, he hurt right now. Cause this shit when you abandon all logic, how can you say I'm not deflecting, next question? Isn't that like quintessential deflection? If someone asks you a direct question and you don't answer it, and you say, next question, you're a clown. You're a clown, next question. How is that not deflecting? Bad look. This man's seeing red, dog. Look at him. Look, his pupils dilated and shit, bro. Look, he rattled, bro. Look at his pupils is all dilated. What the fuck? He said, you're a clown. Hey, he rattled, bro.
No stats. This is your whole clown. No, mate, it's not what I'm saying. I'm from London and you're a turret. And you, I'm not your turret. You're deflecting. I'm not. You are.
He said, next question, I'm not deflecting.
Answer the question. I did the governing body clear him to fight. Yes, I was allowed to tell us.
Ah! What the fuck? Bro, this shit don't even make sense. Eddie, the jig is up, bro. This American takeover has been terrible. was terrible. The American takeover has been terrible. Listen, how can you ask somebody, a reporter, the decision that a governing body, Eddie Hearn, bro, oh my God. That's why I destroy these arguments. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing, I'm destroying them. Listen, let me destroy this argument real quick. How you gonna ask Fred the decision-making process of a hearing he was not even included in, nor were you? Eddie Hearns says in this interview that he wasn't even in the hearing. He's like, aha, wrong again. I wasn't even in the hearing. So Fred wasn't in the interview, the hearing. You weren't in the hearing. I wasn't in the hearing. But Fred is supposed to answer the question about why a bad decision was made. Come on, bruh. Y'all know who this is. Y'all can't. Come on, bruh. How can anyone speak to that outside of the committee or the hearing, the board members who made the decision? That's like me like asking, oh shit, my bad. Bro, how are we supposed to answer? How is anybody supposed to answer why someone else made another decision when we weren't there? Like that's like really kind of like a trick question. How can anybody justify a decision made in a private hearing that was confidential? Your own words. You said it was confidential. No one was allowed in the room. Oscar Rivas didn't know, but yet and still, we supposed to know. We supposed to know how and why that decision was rendered. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense, cuz. That don't make no type of sense. We supposed to know that we supposed to know that why they made that decision. You know? That's like my boy trying to sleep with a girl or some shit, and then I'm supposed to know why she didn't want to sleep with him. What the fuck? How would I know? You know, unless I talked to her, she told me something. You know, but seeing how that's not the case, he's like, man, why didn't you want to sleep with me, ego? Like, how the fuck would I know? How would I know why another woman chose not to sleep with you or go on a date with you? How would I know the answer to that? That's her business. Man, smash the like button. The real is back. I told you. Bro, he's shook up. What did Elvis say? You got me all shook up. Bro, just look at these faces. Look at these scowls and face, bro. And the other reason, man, this is sad. Another reason this isn't good, this is overshadowing the reason you guys are all in Texas. You know? You're supposed to be in Texas promoting the fight with Hooker. This is overshadowing everything. And Eddie Hearns' arguments are pretty bad in this interview. He said something to the fact of basically, should I have told Oscar Rivas's team or told him? No, it wasn't my duty. It wasn't my job. You know, there's an old Mac Dre song. You know, I'm from the Bay. I'm from the 707 particularly. But shout out to, rest in peace, Mac Dre. Mac Dre got a song called That's Not My Job. That's Eddie Hearn. He on his Mac Dre shit. That's not my job. What are we talking about? So, okay, I'm a pretty big dude, you know, over 240, over 6 feet tall. So if I'm on BART back at home, I'm on the train, you know, the BART train, and I see a little old lady getting her ass beat by some young punk kid, an 18, 19-year-old kid, right? And she's defenseless, getting hit by a man. You know, that's like me saying, oh, I'm not BART police. I'm not BART police. That's not my job. Yeah, technically it's not. You know, I don't get paid to police. I'm not fucking Batman. You know, I don't get paid to make sure the train systems are safe. But at the end of the day, you can, follow whatever ordinance or whatever you believe in, or you could do what's right. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I can understand that no one made you tell Oscar Rivas or, the fight got approved, so you kept it from him. But is that ethical? Is that right? Like I said, there's nothing in my job description that tells me that I got to make the BART train system safe. And if I see some bullshit, like an old lady getting punched, remember when that dude in New York on the subway kicked that old lady? You know what I'm saying? That it's nobody's job to fix it. But if you're a pedestrian and you see some shit like that, you gonna let that happen? You just gonna allow it? Oh, it's not my job. I'm not BART police. I'm not getting paid for that. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what your upbringing is, or you guys' background and values and stuff like that. But you got to have some type of standard. See, that's why I keep my circle small, because I can't fuck with certain people. You don't have no integrity. You don't have no couth. You don't conduct yourself a certain way. You don't have no morals. I can't fuck with people like that. I only fuck with people that got something to lose. Some people with character and virtue. I can't fuck with nobody that as soon as I figure out that you ain't got no type of sense and no type of morals, you don't stand for nothing, you don't stand by nothing, then I can't fuck with you. So yeah, anybody could do that. Hey, it's not my job to help out, but you got to have a code of conduct that at least in my world, that you live your life by. Yeah, get the lights up, bro. Boys and girls. And see, the other thing that makes it like deplorable for Eddie Hearns is this. The thing that really makes it deplorable is Eddie Hearn be in everybody else's business. He be telling about how Manny Pacquiao, he, insinuating that he was on something. He's talking about Gerald Miller. Nobody should give him a fight. Why did Gerald Miller, listen to the hypocrisy. Why did Matchroom, DAZN, cut Gerald Miller off? Let me know. Why did, when Gerald Miller fucked up the Joshua event, he got dropped from DAZN Matchroom. He got dropped for breach of contract. He got dropped out of his contract. His contract got annulled or whatever. So, but how you keeping Dillian Whyte, But you said to Gerald Miller, oh, nobody should take this guy under their wing. He's a cheater. He needs a harsh ban and shit like that. Hypocrisy at its finest. This is a terrible look. The other thing is Dillian Whyte had trace amounts of anything in his system and he's the one that got dropped. Oscar Rivas ain't the one that got dropped. He the one that got dropped. Terrible look, people. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We should clearly be over 100 likes at this point. This is a bad look. No matter how you slice it, this is a bad look for Matchroom, Rematchroom, Slave Room, Dillian Whyte, DAZN. It's a bad look. And again, it's overshadowing. I'm not even hearing about Hooker Ramirez. I do think it's a good fight, but I'm not hearing. The topics that I'm hearing about are mostly the Dillian Whyte, at least for Eddie Hearn shit. Like, for example, I'm in Baltimore about to cover this Gervonta Tank Davis fight. You don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing. Like, there ain't no, Tank failed some test or some shit. So there's no controversy surrounding it. There's no controversy, so we could focus, at least out here in Baltimore, we could focus completely on the actual fight itself. That's not the case with this Dillian Whyte shit. The thing that's overshadowing it, the Hooker fight with Ramirez, is this Dillian Whyte shit. Listen, I don't know, because I wasn't in the hearing myself. We'll hear what the other side is, but it's a bad look. so far, you know. Listen, until they start dropping some science, it's gonna continue to be a bad look. Fuck that. So unless they start coming out with some facts that refute these claims, that says nothing was in his system. Okay, put it this way. Eddie Hearns, you know who Eddie Hearns sounds like? I'm gonna tell you, I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. If y'all want me to keep it a buck with y'all, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? If y'all want me to keep it a buck, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's get these likes up. I'm gonna tell y'all who Eddie Hearns reminds me of right now. Listen, if y'all want me to keep it a buck and keep it a whole stack, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm about to break this shit down. Okay, they want me to keep... They like the truth over here. I told you, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Listen, Eddie Hearn sound like a nigga cheating on his girl. That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of someone who's cheating on his girl, and his girl got the evidence, you know, looked through his phone or some shit, and she confronting you. Who the fuck is Ariane? Who the fuck is Lisa? And then this is the face you see. She asking you direct ass questions. Who the fuck is Ariane? And who the fuck is Lisa? And this is the face you gonna do. You gonna just do this face, bruh. Who the fuck is Rachel? And this is the, look. That's the universal face of a nigga cheating. Try to act all, play all dumb and shit, bro. Listen, women, I know women fuck with my channel, you know. I brought women back to boxing. Listen, if you accuse your dude of cheating, you like, you know, I got a funny feeling about this, you know, your intuition kick in, and then you go to confront him about it. If he look like this, he cheating. The nigga cheated, bro. This is the unit. When you scrunch up like, bro, you cheating. I'm gonna tell you how this shit's supposed to be. This is the, cause that's what, in the hood, that's what dudes do. That's what hood dudes do. Be getting asked direct questions about cheating. Who the fuck is Lisa? And then she holding your phone, so she's on to you, you know? And you're like, Lisa? Knowing you have a coworker named fucking Lisa, and you playing dumb and shit. Who, Lisa Simpson? Mona Lisa? Making all these faces, man, come on. Them histrionics and shit, bro. That's what Eddie Hearn remind me of. A motherfucker cheating and shit. You playing dumb. Did he have Dirty Diana in his system? Yes or no? What's the faces for? Did he have that Dirty Diana? Oh, did he have that shit in his system, bro? Any level, any amount, despite why it was cleared, despite the fact that it already had, did he have the Dirty Diana in his system? You know? He making all these faces and shit. Ain't nobody moved by that. Answer the question. I feel like a few good men. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Like, man, what? Come on, bro. So that's what Eddie Hearn remind me of. Somebody who lying to their chick about cheating. She asking you direct, who the fuck is Lisa? And you playing dumb. Like, if you, and see, that makes you look, that looks more incriminating when you're doing all this. Because if you honestly aren't cheating and aren't flirting and not doing something, you know, out of wedlock, or, you know, you're being monotonous, then when you're asked that question, you're like, who, Lisa? Yeah, who the fuck is, you know, Lisa Jackson? Oh, I work with her. You know, it would be you're not nothing to hide. But if you know you're not living right and you've been flirting or you hit or some shit, then that's gonna be different. That's just what it is. Eddie Hearn keeps skirting around the question. He keep asking the question, bro. You the promoter, and your whole credibility and integrity is being challenged, but you sitting up here asking the questions. Oh, why was he clear? Why was he? You don't even have your stats and facts. Why was he clear? Why was he clear? Why was he clear? Like, how are you asking the question, bro? We asking questions now. Pensacola, we talk tonight. You know, how you gonna ask the question? New media talk tonight. You asking the questions, but that's not how it works. Like if you're under oath in court, and then you being they're asking their line of questioning, and you start asking your own question. Come on, bro. We've seen this before. So as far as I'm concerned, unless they come out and denounce it and show proof, then what are we talking about? Like how hard is it to say? Eddie Hearns saying everything, but he didn't have nothing in his system. Point blank, period. If I know I did not have nothing in my system and I did nothing wrong, why wouldn't I just say that? Oh, I ain't had shit in my system. That report's a lie. Ain't nobody gonna let somebody lie on them like that. Ain't nobody, listen, nobody gonna let somebody lie on them like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if someone's, like, no offense if you gay, you know, if that's your thing, but that's not my sexual preference. So if a report came out from TMZ and it's like, oh, Ego, you know, he gay, he kicking it with Michael B. Jordan or some shit, I'd be like, what? Bitch, where? Bitch, where? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. That's not, if that's your thing, you know, I'm not sliding down rainbows. So it's like, how you gonna just, bro, come on, dog. That if the accusation, Ego is gay, and that's the accusation, that's what you accusing me of, then why wouldn't I just say, no, I'm not? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're in the hot seat, so to speak. How am I gonna say everything but I'm not gay? Come on, bro. Like, hey, Ego, are you gay? I heard you was on a date with Michael B. Jordan. I had a hearing. What you mean you had a hearing? Are you gay? We had a meeting. Why was it approved? Like, hey, bro. What? Are you gay? We had a meeting in the hearing, and I would ask you why. Are you gay? That's the real question. Are you gay? Are you awooga? Are you gay? Like, what? Hey, bro. What? What y'all talking about for real? Motherfucker, how you gonna reverse? Like, this ain't Uno, you gonna reverse it. Why you asking me all the questions? Are you gay? That's the real question. Is Elton John gay? Where Elton at? Elton, like, hey, bro. Why didn't you just say, nah, that ain't true? Motherfucker. Hey, you motherfucker be at Pride Week and shit. Motherfucker be, come on, bro. Shout out to all the gay people that watch my shit, bro. But I'm just saying, like, you would just answer the basic question and accusation. Am I gay? Am I happy? Is that what you asking? Like, hey, bro, come on. Did the motherfucker have that Dirty Diana? Oh, Dirty Diana? Oh. Did he have that in his system? That's all we want to know. Dirty Diana. Oh. Is it just did he have that in his system? Yes or no? That Dirty Diana. That Dirty Diana. Oh. That's all we need to know, bruh. So Eddie Hearn, he's the motherfucker started turning like red and shit. He looked like Atomic Fireball. Clifford the Red Dog and shit. Twizzler, the motherfuckers look like a lobster and shit. So, this is a bad look. And then this shit, listen, Dillian Whyte took 3 days. So all this shit going on about you, And you took 3 days to not say anything. Hold on. We gonna get to the bottom of this shit today, this evening. Smash the like button, yo. Oh my gosh. This shit crazy. All right, we got action. Ego got my wife laughing hard as shit, singing that MJ. Bro, he was on Dirty Diana. No. Motherfucker. Michael just used to be just killing. Dirty Diana. No. That motherfucker was hitting that Dillian Whyte in his dressing room and shit. Dirty Diana. No. Hold on. You took 3 days to say this bullshit. Man, fuck this. This shit, you put the guiltiest looking picture ever, bro. Motherfucker look guilty in the ring walk and shit. I am so disappointed with the rubbish that has been said about me over the last few days. I have lawyers dealing with it, and I have been told that I can't talk about it for good legal reason. I was cleared to fight, and I won that fight fair and square. Thanks to all the support, it really means a lot to me. What? What is that really like? Listen, I want the truth. You can't listen to me, people. Dirty Diana. Oh. Dirty Diana. Listen. Why the fuck do you need to have a hearing if you have nothing in your system? The day of the fight, things that have been corroborated by Eddie Hearns. He admits that there was a hearing. He admits that it was the day of the fight. Why do you have to have a hearing, looking ass, if you had nothing in your system? What is the hearing for? I don't understand why you would have to have a hearing, which is why it sounds like they're talking in tongues. What do you need to have a hearing for the day of your fight, an important fight, for no reason? Who goes through litigation of any sort the day of their fight? Please let me know. What do you have in it? There's a meeting in my bedroom. Like, who? There's a meeting in the UK. Why? Why do they have a meeting? Why do you have to have a meeting? Why do you have to have a meeting? Please tell me. On the day of your fight, why do you have to have a meeting? There's a meeting. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Why? This shit don't make no sense, huh? This shit don't make no sense, huh? This shit. Y'all pissing me off, bro. And then you wait 3 days to say, thanks for the support. I'm mad at the rubbish. I got lawyers deal. Who are you suing? Why do people all, I feel like rich white people always threaten to sue and shit. Like Eddie Hearn and shit. Who are you suing? I don't understand. Like, hey, come sue me. I'm ready. I'm ready for this shit. I got my bread up. Sue me. Like, who are you suing? Who are you suing? What's up with all the lawsuit? Like, who are you suing? The Black Channel? Like, I need to know these things. How you motherfucker go sue and then get into court? Like, did you have the dirty Diana in your system? The judge is gonna ask you, did you have the dirt? Oh, yeah, it's a confidentiality thing, you see. So I can't really stay and preclude if I had some shit. Who are you suing? What? I don't understand, bruh. Who are you suing? I don't understand. How are you gonna sue? You can't even talk. Who are you suing? So you're gonna sue for a report coming out? What is it, defamation of character? But you're not saying anything that this is defaming your character? Oh my gosh, cuz. Oh my God, bro. Man, new media killing. We killing, bro. Let me get some exercise. We killing. That's how you know new media killing, when you just walk down the hall like Pac and shit. Bro, who are you suing? I don't understand. That's like Amber Rose. Like, let's say I break a story, Amber Rose is pregnant, which she is pregnant. And she like, nah, fuck that, ego broke the story, I'm suing. What are you suing for? You are pregnant, girl, your shit like this. You know, it's the size of a grapefruit and shit. What you suing your boy for? It's the size of a grapefruit right now. What am I getting sued for? You are pregnant. You are the father-looking ass. How you gonna sue me? So, I don't even understand this lawsuit shit. Dillian Whyte has not come out and said I didn't have this stuff in my system. So who you gonna sue? Thomas Hauser, Thomas the Train, you know, Tom Schwartz. What Tom are you gonna sue? Tom Cruise? They're all dead, Claire. You know, what Tom are you gonna sue? I don't get it. What Tom are you finna sue? Smash the like button, bro. Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearns just keep saying, why was he clear? Why was he, man. Look, y'all washed up. I'm gonna just put old media in here because y'all motherfuckers washed up. Hold on. Yeah, my condo got a little washer. Listen, I'm gonna just put y'all in here. Hold on. Y'all washed up and shit. So, old media, I'm just gonna put you in here, put you on the tumble dryer cycle. Look. All right, y'all. Nice knowing you, old media. I'm about to just I'm gonna put you on the spin cycle. Y'all motherfuckers washed up. All right, then. Hold on. Listen. I'm gonna just put y'all on the spin cycle. Y'all motherfuckers washed up. Old media, y'all washed up than the motherfucker. Hey, old media is washed. I'm gonna put y'all on the spin cycle. I got the Tide Pods and shit. Y'all are done. I said y'all are done. Y'all motherfuckers is done. Y'all motherfuckers is done. I told you what we came to do this year. Motherfuckers is done. Y'all suck. Old media, all y'all motherfuckers, bro. Y'all got me out here living like that, man. Hold on, I'm in B more. Look, how you like me now? Look. Hey, somebody got clapped. Look. Y'all done. Somebody got clapped for what? What'd they do? I took a nap, so I got energy, bro. I'm on that Diddy shit. Y'all done. Take that. Come all you want to and all you simple hit. Me, move and coup de left it out to tenement. Who is Dillian Whyte trying to sue? I don't get it. I don't get who he's finna sue. Like, I understand suing for defamation of character, but they haven't even denounced anything. Okay, they're gonna sue boxing scene, but how are you gonna sue them and you haven't even said nothing? You haven't said like they lying. So you're suing them. Okay, listen. In the words of Jay-Z, I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit enough that you want to legally search my... Hold on, listen. So you're going to sue Thomas Hauser for the report, but you haven't come out and denounced the report. You're going to sue him for slander, defamation of character, I'm presuming, but you haven't disputed it. You're going to sue him as if his information or knowledge that he brought in light that he brought to the situation is not accurate. Why did you have a hearing? Listen, let's say he just pinned up some bullshit. The story is 100% cooked up. Why did Dillian Whyte have a hearing? That's all I need to know. Why did he have why did he have a hearing if there's no truth at all to anything? Man, who the fuck is this? Hey, get this motherfucker out of here, bro. Bro, I'm just talking about simple facts. Hey, get this motherfucker out of here. What's his name? That's some Nikachi. Nice. Get him out of here. Fuck what they talking about. Listen, it's simple mathematics. I don't know the full story because they not telling you nothing. And how you gonna get mad when the report come out before you come out? Why didn't they? Why? See, it's mad because you got caught with your pants down because you didn't want it to come out on someone else's terms. Okay, when was Eddie Hearn and Dillian Whyte going to tell us about it? That's my other question. You mad that the report came out before you came out? When was Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn going to tell us that, hey, there's some controversy here? You know, whether you're innocent or false, when were they going to tell us? Why didn't they tell us from the jump? Like, even, see, look, they know this is dangerous. See, I'm about to open a whole nother can of worms because they know this is dangerous ground. If I'm a paying consumer, I'm paying for boxing. I'm paying for the match that I want to see on a fair playing field. I don't want to see two motherfuckers when one person is on something and one person isn't. So they knew this would be even more of a shitstorm if they come out and tell the public. They fucking up because now the public might be able to sue. You know, when Pacquiao came out and said he had a shoulder injury, motherfuckers in Vegas started suing. They're like, oh, okay, so you went in knowing that it wasn't going to be a fair competition. So people opened a lawsuit. So the same thing can happen with fans. Okay, you paid for a ticket expecting to see a clean fight, and they knew beforehand that somebody potentially failed a drug test and didn't tell nobody. Not looking good. It's not looking good at all. because I honestly I don't want to see competitions like that. Why I want to see a competition with like it's one thing if two people compete and then after they fail a post-fight drug test because nobody knew they had something in their system. But if this happened days before, that's a slippery slope, y'all. I said that's a slippery slope, y'all, because if you had days to avoid it, like man, put it this way, in America this shit would have been canceled. Look at Luis Ortiz. Same type of deal. He failed a drug test before the fight. It wasn't too much before. I had booked my flight to go to New York to cover that fight, right? And then it ended up, I still went because I had already had everything booked, but it ended up being Bermain Stavern because they didn't have enough time to have Luis Ortiz appeal and then, do doctor's notes and all this shit. Eventually he was cleared. So how come in America you still are given due process? Luis Ortiz was still able to fight Wilder, and he was still able to, they deemed it was a mistake, and he didn't declare something, but he had the doctor's notes he had the doctor note to, I guess, to clear his name. So why couldn't Dillian Whyte do the same thing? Same exact thing. Cancel the whole fucking shit, and then clear your name, and then reschedule it. That's what happens in America. And the Luis Ortiz-Wilder fight is an example of that. This is a slippery slope, y'all. Fred and yourself are examples of when you travel and accommodation ain't paid, you get to ask the real media question. I told you, that's the new media way, bro. When you have creative control, see, this was fucking up the game because it's not in a bad way. That's just how I talk. Fucking up the game in a good way because it's allowing the journalists to be expressive. I'm not disrespectful. I can't speak for anybody else's brand or anything, but I know me. I'm a professional. I have professional gear, professional equipment, but I also respect the sport of boxing, and I have questions, It ain't about stepping on no one's toes or whatever, but if you want to have a dialogue with me, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not hard to find. We can have a dialogue, anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I love that creative control. When you have creative control, motherfuckers can't do nothing to you. I'll make them. Bro, I don't have to cover any fights. I could go to, I'm not saying I don't want to or, trying to get blacklisted or some stupid shit, but I could talk at home and I'll make more money. I'll make more money because I'm at home with all my devices, best internet. I got a gig plus internet. My shit dumbass fast at home. I don't have to worry about Wi-Fi. I don't have to eat out. I don't have to buy round trip and first class and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hotel. I don't have to do none of that. So I could just stack. And y'all really don't want that. Y'all lucky I'm going on these trips because it slow up my workload a little bit. Because I have to operate from a hotel or some shit. And I have to deal with, situational things like being at Starbucks, not having my car. And y'all don't want, I told you, keep fucking with me and turn me back to the old me. Y'all gonna fuck around and really get my, I've been hustling good, but don't make me go back to the old me, that Bay Area shit, bro. We'll take the hustle even further. But anyway, yeah, man. It's just too many questions, and they're not. And Eddie Hearns not doing a good job of pacifying any of them. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. They're not doing a good job of it. At all. They're not doing a good job. And it's sad because this is overshadowing their event. Honestly, I wonder if DAZN is regretting anything. They had Eddie Hearn as the front man of the lead singer and shit, and his infrastructure is constantly being not in a good look. Like the Joshua losing, his other heavyweights under fire right now with this shit. Gerald Miller got dropped and failed and messed up the event. He lost to a PBC fighter in the Joshua fight. Bro, if Maurice Hooker loses to Ramirez, it's ugly. Because Ramirez is a top ranked fighter. I forget. Ramirez is with Top Rank. So he goes back home if he win, and he goes back with one extra belt and puts a blemish on Maurice Hooker's resume. They better hope that don't happen. That's a good fight, though. Hooker can scrap. But I've seen Hooker, when he fought Darlis Perez, I think, it was on the Andre Ward Kovalev card. I was at that fight. He didn't look good in that fight, and that made me see, like, he got some work to do. But after that point, he fought Alex Sato and beat him in his backyard. That was a good win. Terry Flanagan, that's a good win because he's undefeated, had a good record. But listen, a lot of these UK dudes, I don't know their true credentials. Like the Flanagans, even Josh Kelly. I like Josh Kelly and I rated him, but then I seen he got some work to do in the Ray Robinson fight. You know what I'm saying? Terry Flanagan, he has a good resume and he was undefeated, he was a champion, but could he have beat Mikey Garcia when he was undefeated? You know, I wouldn't favor Terry Flanagan to have beaten none of them. I wouldn't favor him to beat Devin Haney, Mikey, none of them dudes. So some of the people's credentials, like, it's light because they haven't fought outside of their region. If you don't fight outside of unless you're in America, because America has some of the best talent, and or some of the best talents come to America. Guys from Mexico, they come to Mexico. They come to the U.S. in search of a better life and more opportunity. Guys like Pacquiao from the Philippines come to America. Guys come from Russia, like Kovalev, and start operating out of America. So America has the biggest melting pot and the best fighters because everyone knows America. Everybody comes to this motherfucker, bro. And then plus the champions that America produces, the Floyd Mayweather. Easy work. Floyd, James Toney, Ray Robinson, Foreman, Muhammad Ali. I shook up the world. This man is ugly. The sweat dripped backwards to stay away from his face. I'm too fast. I'm too pretty. Like, shout out to Muhammad Ali. Yeah, rumble, young man, rumble. Ah! I'm too fast. I'm too pretty. Shout out to Muhammad Ali, man. We got the best fighters, man. Fuck what y'all talking about. Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Deontay the Bronze Ball. I'm so frustrated. Another L for the UK is Wilder's in the UK right now getting love. So Joshua, I don't know where he been. Joshua is his demeanor kind of finicky. Joshua lost and then started posting every workout and towel workouts and shit. I ain't even seen nothing from Joshua. So it's like he did that for a couple weeks and then just disappeared again. Then Dillian Whyte's under fire. Dillian Whyte's under fire with this bullshit, with this Dirty Diana shit. Meanwhile, Wilder just had another amazing knockout, and he in the UK doing a brand booster. Man, And y'all motherfuckers said Wilder needed to sign to DAZN. Hold on. Y'all said he needed to sign to DAZN. No, the fuck he don't. Man, I'm not sure. Tyson Fury versus Charles Martin. I'd rather see him fight Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence. Yeah, how y'all tripping? Martin. I'm not looking forward to that fight. Yeah, ESPN, they tripping, bro. I told you, listen, you can't makeshift and manifest your own stars like that. We, new media and the fans, I'm the people's champ. I promise you that. Look at the people I put on and look at, like not put on like I put them on, gave them success, but the people that I've promoted and given exposure to, and look at how they're doing in their careers, and look at how the fans are embracing them. Versus look at what these networks are trying to tell you is the best and biggest start. Like, for example, ESPN, Lomachenko is a good fighter. Nobody take that away from him. But let them tell it, oh, man, this guy is so nimble, he does everything right. Nobody's even talking about his fight with Luke Campbell. That shit got announced. And I haven't even really heard nobody talking about it. I ain't heard no. Who's talking about Luke Campbell? People were talking about Pacquiao. They were talking about Keith Thurman. Who's talking about that Luke Campbell fight? The Lomachenko. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't falsify this shit. You can't, just because you tell us that Lomachenko is a big star, that don't mean he's going to resonate with the people. You know? I ain't heard one person talking about Luke Campbell and making several videos. And that's how I know a lot of old media, these motherfuckers is haters. They make videos about me and Wilder and all types of shit all day, but they don't even talk about the shit that they claim to like. Triple G and Lomachenko and Tyson Fury's the best. That's dope. If these people are the real cash cows of boxing and all that, then why aren't you talking about them? Why aren't you doing something to build their brand and make them household names? You talking about the people you say you hate. Crazy. See, and then they say, "Oh, you're a PBC fanboy. You're a Wilder fanboy." I'm building up Wilder. You know, like I talk about the people that I told you I respect Wilder as a man. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about the people. I use my platform for that good to give the exposure. That's why I cover a lot of Wilder's last fights. The Tyson Fury fight, Dominic Brazil fight. You know, Stavern 2. I covered most of his last couple of fights. The reason I spent my bread and did that is because I want to give anybody, I told you, anybody who's doing it right, I want to use my platform to give them exposure. That's why I'm out here in Baltimore. Tank ain't, despite what these hating motherfuckers say, Tank ain't done nothing wrong. People don't like Tank because who he's aligned to. This is a good dude. I'm in here in Baltimore right now. He got his partners on the card. Listen to me. He got his partners on the card, giving them exposure. He said, man, I'm not in this by myself. I mean, I'm here with my brothers, and it feels great, and I got a duty. This man came in shape. He look in shape. He look ready to go. I got the video up. You know, I told you, Tank's my dude. Shout out to him. He doing it right. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. What's good, bro? Man, we just talking about this boxing game. Bro, this is what I'm about. I use my platform as I see fit. These other motherfuckers be hating and shit. They could do whatever they want. We'll see how long that lasts for them. Hold on. Look at that boy. Look at my shit look crispy. My shit look like buttery. This is a video of a video. Look. A video, my shit look clear. My shit look clear. The video recording the video. That man in shape. I got a video of a video, my shit look clear. I told you, they not fucking with me. Y'all can say whatever, bet whatever. Y'all not fucking with me. Look. Man, focus. Look, he focused, y'all. Yeah, man. I told you they not fucking with me. And I did this off the cuff, bro. Yeah, old media is through, dog. It's a wrap for old media. I told you that, though. I told you that. OGB5, appreciate you. Should Wilder rematch Fury after Ortiz or unify with Ruiz? Depends on what happened. I mean, obviously, if Ruiz beat, man, fuck that. If Ruiz wins, then I'll go after him. Fury can wait. Cause listen, that'll be, man. They better hope that don't happen. Because if Ruiz wins again, that'll be exactly what Fury did to him. Fury was supposed to do an immediate rematch. They had a venue at the Barclay, and everybody was ready to go. Fury pulled out and went to ESPN. So I'll do the same thing to him if I can get away with it. You know, if there's no contract and then Wilder can fight Luis Ortiz, exactly, Fury had his chance. Facts. I'll do the same thing. He's expecting to fight. If there's no contractual thing that where you will get sued or something, you had the opportunity to fight earlier this year and you wanted tune-ups. Now that Andy Ruiz came up and shook up the division, man, I'll fight Andy Ruiz. And you know, as a fan, listen, I'm telling you, new media, this shit is so powerful, bro. It really is. This shit is so powerful. Here's why. With this new media shit, things just keep working in our favor. Like, if Andy Ruiz beats Joshua again and fights Wilder, I would genuinely, as a fight fan, be happy. I don't have anything against any heavyweight, but I'm just telling you how I personally feel. I would genuinely feel happy because two likable guys that are deserving are getting the major paycheck. No games, no like bipolar behavior, no A-siding. I would genuinely be happy for Andy Ruiz Jr. and Deontay Wilder, and may the best man win. Tyson Fury, he's played games. He's cool. I like him, but he's played games. Period. You know, I'm not signed to fight Deontay Wilder. He's a bum. And then 2 weeks later, when Ruiz wins and shit, then now he's talking about, I'm fighting Wilder. What? Like, he all over the place. Anthony Joshua play all these A-side games and shit. I'm the A-side and I want 50 mil. No, I don't want 50 mil. Man, I'll just be happy. I want Wilder Ruiz, truth be told. America. See two Americans who don't ever take that same holistic, A-side type of approach, and both get rewarded. They both deserve to be rewarded more than a lot of these guys in the UK in the heavyweight division. Dillian Whyte. Obviously, we got to wait and see what's up with the drug test fail, but that's something. But beyond that, Dillian Whyte could have fought Gerald Miller. Dillian Whyte could have fought Luis Ortiz like he was told to do from the WBC. They messed up. Listen, Eddie Hearns, this shit is a dub, bro. This shit is a dub. They messed this whole shit up. They messed up the pot. Man, you cutting it, mixing it all up. They fucked up the pot, bruh. Dillian Whyte could have got a title shot from somebody. You could have got a title shot with the domestic rival in Anthony Joshua. But they tried to they overplayed their hand, and now Anthony Joshua fuck around and lost. Dillian Whyte caught a case where, people are questioning his victories and shit. They fucked this shit up. They fucked this up. Boys don't know what a dub is. Man, I don't care what they gonna either get along or, keep up. Keep up is better than having to catch up. I don't care what they understand. They get the message still. He said fucking up the church's money. Word. Yeah. Dillian Whyte, he could have got a title shot either through Wilder or Joshua. But they try to prolong it, and Eddie Hearn thought he ran the game. Trying to Joshua, massive risk. Massive risk. This motherfucker thought all this massive shit, bro. This motherfucker got a massive L from Andy Ruiz. You could have got 50 million to fight American, and you turn that down to lose to a short guy who don't even look the part for less money. Man, come on, bro. That shit, you fucking it all up. That look crazy. That look crazy. So you rather lose to a chubby non-A side than someone who's more that everyone wanted to see you fight. That's horrible, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But and see, like when certain things come out, like the Dillian Whyte, I don't know what's gonna happen with it, but how big is Anthony Joshua Dillian Whyte now? With all this shit that Joshua losing, Dillian Whyte catching the case. How big are these fights though? Man. Hey, DAZN gotta do something. That's just what it is. Hey, DAZN gotta do something, baby. They gotta do something. These companies putting all this money into certain fighters and hoping that's the. They said Pacquiao Thurman did 500,000, bro. I am not the smartest brother in the world, but they said it did about 500,000 for Pacquiao Thurman. I was at the fight, so I don't know how much it cost, but I'm assuming regular pay-per-view prices. 500K at 75, 85 a pop. Plus, you can Fox has this thing where they let you stream. They don't replay it, so they still charge you for it for up to 90 days. If you want to watch if you go to the app or whatever, you have to pay for the pay-per-view still for like 90 days. They don't just do a replay like the next week like HBO. But anyway, do the math. 500K times $80 a view, a buy. Canelo is at a fluctuating price point of $9.99 to $19.99, and it allegedly did 600K concurrent. Even though you have DAZN, you can operate DAZN on multiple accounts. Like you can. I have 2 cell phones, an iMac. I could pull DAZN up on all of that. I got an iMac, a MacBook Pro, an iPad. I could pull it up on majority of the devices at the same time, and that's just how it goes. You know, same thing with Hulu and Spotify. There's a threshold of how many devices can be logged in with the particular credentials. So you tell me, what's more successful? Canelo's supposed to be the biggest star in boxing. You know, he's the biggest star in boxing or whatever. That's what they say, and he's doing 600,000 at $9.99 to $19.99 a pop, versus Pacquiao, who some people even said was washed up, and Keith Thurman, who's been inactive and didn't even look good, versus Jose Cito Lopez, and they doing 500,000 together. That's a success, you know. And the fight was good, you know, so it didn't leave people with the sour taste in their mouth. That's a success. So Al Heyman is out here killing, bro. Al Heyman is doing it, moving, and he doing the least amount of talk. He ain't talking like these other, like Eddie Hearns talking and getting jammed up by barbershop conversations, and people have questions. Look, Oscar mad, bro. Look. Anyone know the official pay-per-view numbers for Pacquiao Thurman? After the numbers came out that they were like around 500. Oscar said, anyone know the real number? Hayden. He said, I think your guess is off by 160,000 with all due respect. And then it says, sources tell The Athletic there's now confusion around DAZN approving Derevyanchenko and Canelo. What a saga. And it says, please, Mike, your news is no news. He mad as fuck, bro. He going at the reporters. He said, your news is no news. Hayden. So the reports are that it did 500,000. And see, listen, it goes to show you something, a commonality. Why does De La Hoya, so you just sitting, so we don't know who the fuck Canelo gonna fight. You know, we hear it might be Derevyanchenko, whoop. But there's no announcement. He gave up the September 14th date, the Mexican. So the Mexican fighter gave up the Mexican dates that he's been clamoring for since Floyd retired. and you're sitting up here. You had a failed negotiation with Kovalev. There's rumors and reports that DAZN want him to fight Triple G or Kovalev, and you couldn't secure the Kovalev fight. Triple G's down to fight, but Canelo don't want to fight him. So there's like rumors that there's this turmoil, and you worried about what Pacquiao Thurman pay-per-view numbers did. What does that tell you, bro? That's like these other little ass channels, you know what I'm saying? They my sons and shit. They make videos about me. I don't even know dude. Why would people make videos about me? I don't even know. I'm in Baltimore. Motherfuckers be always talking about me. I'm good. I'm out here. I travel. I go where I want to go. I left the stoop. These motherfuckers don't leave no stoop. But that's it shows you. If you keep your eyes on the prize, life gets a lot better. Motherfuckers that be focused on what everybody else is doing, good luck. Good luck with that. I don't worry about shit. I don't worry about what the next man doing. What type of, that ain't alpha. That ain't no alpha male. What alpha male you know worried about what the next man doing? Whether Pacquiao Thurman was a failure or success, what that got to do with Golden Boy? Golden Boy just lost 4 or 5 undefeated prospects in span of 6 days. They had 4 or 5 prospects, Medina or whatever the fuck dude's name is, Jason Quigley, his nephew, Diego De La Hoya, and they had somebody else. So they had Olympians, Ray Vargas didn't look good. Why Golden Boy? How you got, that's what it shows. You got too much time. You worried about the next man. You not worried about losing 4 or 5 prospects that were undefeated in the span of 6 days, but you worried about Pacquiao Thurman numbers? You know? You shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house, right? That's what's wrong with the world. People keeping up with the Kardashians, you need to keep up with your own fucking backyard. That's how I look at shit. You know, Eddie Hearn talking about Pacquiao being on drugs. What about what you wasn't telling us about Dillian Whyte having a hearing? Man, it's looking crazy. It's looking crazy out here. And it's like I said, it's people always sticking their nose in other people's business. But what about your business? Like I said, how you talking about Pacquiao? Yes, it's up to my promoter, Keith, one time. Do. You know. Do. You know, Pacquiao, little ass. He a legend either way, and he beat you. Oh, actually, that was Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? You worried about Pacquiao. What about Dillian Whyte? He might lose his mandatory positioning over this shit. And you sitting up here worried about Pacquiao. Man, I told you, new media. Y'all gotta worry about you. Lesson of the day. Anyway, I'm out of here. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all. Hey, y'all tripping. I like Regis' program. Anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all.